guys, it's Rose. Welcome back to Journeys in Time. Welcome if you're new. So I am having some tech troubles today. I have lost the SD card from my camera. I was popping it in or out the other day, I can't remember. And it's on a spring inside the camera and it just went and flew out into my craft room somewhere and I have no idea where it landed. So you can imagine the trouble I'm going to have to find that. I'll probably just end up ordering a new one. But in the meantime, I'm using my camera or my phone to record, which is something I rarely do. I've done it maybe once, maybe twice. So I don't know how much memory is in my phone. I don't know if there's a recording stop time on my phone. So we're going to try this, okay? And we'll see how we get on. Now, because of those tech issues, I want to make sure that I get this piece of business in at the start of the video, okay? So if you will remember, a few of you have actually noticed and commented and said, well, there's some papers there that we haven't seen. And if you'll remember, Natalie, when she was doing her letter F with her flips, this is my one part made, I haven't gotten finished yet. She used this beautiful paper. And that will be in my coffee shop for you guys today, okay? I didn't actually know that Natalie was going to be using this. If I had, I would have made it available beforehand, okay? And the other one is this one. So I think it was Rachel that used this one in her alternative AB Christmas, or her alternative AB video. And this particular page was designed to go with my G pages. So if you'll notice, this is a gatefold design. It's a gatefold piece, so G for gatefold. And I had designed this to print on the back of this, and I thought that it would make a lovely actual journal page as well. So I will be kind of making that up later on in the video, and we will see what that looks like. So that is going to be in my coffee shop for you guys today as well, okay? And then when I was designing the C pages, now we designed an overabundance of things to go into this kit, guys, and we had to take some of it out because we genuinely could not fit it all in, okay? This collage page was done for my letter C, but because Rachel had done one for her letter D as well, I decided that this one could come out. And that will be in my coffee shop for you guys today. And then I have some of the envelopes printed. These come from the E pages, and this one is Rachel's beautiful F1 with the little foxes. And I have been printing alternative backings on those as well. So just a kind of a gold pattern background here. This one has kind of plaid fabric, and it's got that fabric texture. It's got some overlays of Christmas trees and snow. So those two will also be in my coffee shop today, okay? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 freebie pages coming to you guys in the coffee shop today. So make sure you hop over and get those, okay? My coffee shop will be linked below the video. If you go to the Linktree link that's below the video, both mine and Rachel's coffee shops are there. If you haven't already checked them both out for freebies, go check both of them out. We don't both have the same freebies in our coffee shops, so you need to check both. Make sure you have them all, okay? And just a word to the freebies as well. The freebies will not be staying up forever. They may stay till the end of the month, but then they will be taken down. So if you want them, grab them now, okay? So that's that. I'm glad I got that said and sorted, and that you know where to go for your freebies and that the freebies are actually there for you, okay? So let's have a look at our gatefold piece. I am going to go and get this cut out, and I'm going to get it stuck down, glued down to the back of this. Now, I could have gone and printed these back to back, right? I had this one already printed, but it's printed on paper. So I printed the background onto some cardstock. And instead of printing this on the front, I said I would cut this out and use it, because that then gives me the option of where I want to actually place it on my paper. I mean, this isn't a full page piece, so it's going to land It actually land about here, the edge of it, which is actually perfect. That's probably where I would have done it anyway. But I thought I would give myself the options as to where to have it. So I'm going to go and get that done. I'll get it stuck down, cut out, and I'll be right back to you guys, okay? Okay, so I have that all stuck down and cut out, and I've cut around my gatefold piece. So you see this little tree here, it gets fussy cut. And the next thing we need to do is score our lines. Now, you could actually get away with not scoring these lines if you have printed it on cardstock in the first place. But because I glued it down and my glue is still a little bit damp, I'm going to use my scoreboard to just score on those lines. Okay, just like that. Do the other one. Oh no, see, I told you my paper was still damp. Ah, I'll fix that, don't worry. Let's keep going there with that score. Okay, let's see if we can get this. And I've used quite a stiff card as well for this. So we have a little gatefold. Isn't that so cute? And it opens up and we have our Christmas tree inside. I think that is fabulous. Okay, so that is that part done. Okay, so I went ahead and I inked all of that. And I just want to point out as well that with this gatefold, see these little bits here? They can be tucked underneath. Well, those top ones can. Tucked underneath and the rest of it left on the outside. And that will actually keep it closed. I think that's so cute. Okay, so let's get the inside done. Now, the intention I had was that there would be little gonks on the inside as well. Gonks or gnomes? That's a great debate today. If you watched Carol's video this morning, Carol Laws, she did the letter I. If you watched that this morning, then you will have heard her talking about gonks and gnomes. I call them either. I think gonk is just another name for a gnome, something that somebody came up with. To me, these are gnomes and they always have been gnomes, but some people call them gonks. Either or, I don't really mind. Now, my card is going to need a little bit of work. If I had printed this just on cardstock and cut it out, this wouldn't be popping quite as much, but I'll put it under some books. So yeah, so the intention was to have some of these little gonks on the inside as well, somewhere, somehow. And they don't necessarily have to be stuck down or anything like that, but that was part of the plan. And then we have these little gifts. So what I'm going to do with these, I am going to put these along the bottom like this. I'm going to overlap them. I might actually put them on a bit of card, and I'm going to make a little pocket with them. And I might get my G in there as well. Maybe, we'll see. It gets quite hidden there. But yeah, let's kind of get these kind of pasted down onto a piece of card. Okay. And what do I have? I do have some of this left over, so we could just put them onto that. Yeah, that might be perfectly cool. So I'm going to do the little one in the middle, I think. Oh, look, we do have another one. I thought there was another one there. So let's see how we need them arranged. So that'll be kind of cute, pretty. So I'm going to measure my card to the size that I need it. Here, I want it going from here to here. I am going to gusset it as well. So I'm going to leave my white edge down there. So I'm going to give myself about 1/4 of an inch to either, to the far side of either fold. Okay, so I'm going an extra 1/4 inch this way and an extra 1/4 inch this way. Just going to mark that for myself. Like so. I have no idea where I just marked that. Oh Lord, there it is. Got it. Like that. And I am going to get this gusseted. Okay, you guys, so I managed to steam ahead without you because I forgot to put the camera back on. I'm so silly. It's a different process doing it with my camera. I think it seems to be a running time of 18 minutes. But it's so hard to keep an eye on that. But anyway, let's get on. So I have put down my pocket. I've gotten my little prezzies all stuck down and I put that down. It's a little gusseted pocket in here. And I also went ahead, this piece I had left over from one of my Advent projects that I did for the letter A. So I thought I would use that in here as well. I'm trying to use up some of the bits and pieces that I've already cut out and things like that. So I hinged this and I backed it onto a piece from Rachel's collage page from the kit, from her D pages. So this comes from the A pages, this comes from the D pages, all of the rest of this so far come from the G pages. Okay, so that's that. Then we have a little tag from Rachel's D pages again. That's so cute. And it was a little bit too long for the piece. It was a little bit too long for what I wanted. So I have just folded up the back of it, and the drum that was on the bottom of it actually could have worked both ways. So that worked out perfectly. And I backed it onto one of my collage pages, so that would have been from my C page, so you can see candy canes, but it didn't actually get put into the kit. It is going up as a freebie in Ko-fi, so that's where I've gotten all the pages. Then I went ahead and I stuck down two of my little gnomes down here. That will be slipping in there, and that's where I'm up to right now. Okay, so I want to decorate this a little bit. There's a beautiful kind of ghost image there. It's absolutely gorgeous, but I want to decorate. I want to deck it out a little bit. So yeah, and I'm just looking at that. If I have that coming out of there, that seems to be getting caught on the pocket, so I might have to put something down there to slip that under. Okay, so I'm going to get that sorted straight away. I have just some little circles here that I have heat embossed on. You'll have seen me use these before, just 1 inch circles with heat embossing. Just going to give that a quick ink. And will I put the full circle or will I put a half circle? What do you guys think? I think I will do the full circle because this is card and I want it to have as much stability as possible. Okay. So I'm going to actually peel off this backing off of this because this can be quite hard to stick down. And I'm just going to stick, actually that made it a lot less sturdy, but anyway, it'll still work totally fine. I'm going to stick half of this circle to the page and leave the other half free. Okay, now for this guy, I got some new toys today. Let me see. I got these beautiful snowflakes. They're all glittered up and ready to go. But I think they may be too big. What do you guys think? Is that too big? I think it might be slightly too big. Okay. I did, however, also get this beautiful die set. Gemini by Crafter's Companion, if you're interested. That's who does it. And there's no name on it, on the actual die itself. There is a code down here. You can see that. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful die set I got. So we have some snowflakes in here, and I'm thinking that maybe this one would be a nice size if I can get it off. Just like that. I like it, and it will work with his little snowflakes down here. So let me have a rummage and see what I'm going to cut that from. Okay, so I went off and I die cut quite a few of these little snowflakes because look at how gorgeous they are. Oh my goodness. I pulled out the first one and I was like, oh, I didn't realize they were going to be that pretty. So there was 5 snowflake dies. So I have 5 of those there in gold. And I had to do them in the white as well, just to see. And that's just plain white paper. So cute. Okay, so I'm going to use this larger one for our tag. I'm going to have fun with those. They're pretty. So yeah, that's going to go on there, but I've also gotten a piece of ribbon ready to go on it as well. So little tartan ribbon, I think it's fab. That's going to go on there. The snowflake is going to go on over it just to hide. I just stapled it, so it's just going to hide the staple. I'm just going to trim another little bit off that. Just like that. Perfect. So I'm going to get this glued down. Okay, I think that is cute. So that's going to go in there, and it's not getting stuck anymore coming up out because we put our little closure in here for this, like so. Oh, awesome. So that's what we have right now. Okay, so I think that is looking adorable. Oh, and it looks so mysterious when you're looking at it like that too. I love it. Now, I have decided that I am going to put a closure on this. Before I do that, I want to finish up what's going on in here. Now I'm going to put a couple of pieces of ephemera in here. Don't have anything actually cut out, but that's easily fixed. So I have a little piece down here on the collage page. That will work very nicely in there. Very cute. Let's see what else we have. This is one of the C pages. I'm going to use this piece here, and I might use the Santa as well. I have some pockets and things there as well that need filling, so plenty of places to be putting this ephemera. That's going to go in there as well, or should we put that in here directly? No, definitely not. I'm not sure I like it in there either, but we'll leave it there for now. Let's see. I wonder what that fit on the back of it. Oh, it would. But it'll be very straight up and down. I want smaller pieces. There's a tiny Santa here. Get him in there. And I am going to put eggnog down here just because. Okay, so that's our tag finished up. I put on my ribbon and my snowflake. Got my ephemera pieces cut out. Now they all need inking. I will do that after the video. And two little snowflakes down here with the word eggnog. And I kind of covered up the eggnog with the snowflake. I just wanted to look a little bit layered. And I put a bow up here because when the ephemera is in the pocket, it looked a little bare. And it needed something. And then when you take it out, you get to see your candy cane. Very cute. Okay, so that's our tag finished. Let's get that in there. No, we actually need that out for a minute because I want to do something under here. That is very pretty. Now, I'm wondering, do I actually want to put journaling space in here? I mean, these little cards can all be for journaling space. Do we need more, or do we want to put a little surprise and have our other little gnomes in there? I think I'm going to put the gnomes in there just to get them all used up and on the piece that they were kind of coordinating with. Nothing at all wrong with that. Let's get them inked up a little. Oh, they're already inked. Huh. Okay. I might also try out some glitter glue that I got today. It's very pretty. It's glitter color. The gold color is very pretty in it. But I might have to do it after the video because obviously I won't be able to close it up and things if I do it while I'm on the camera with you guys, which would be a disaster, darling. And I really want to get this video out to you guys tonight so that you'll hear all about the freebies. Okay, so that's that. I hope you all saw Rachel's video the other night, by the way. She did an alternative take on the letters A and B, and she kind of blew me away, to be honest with you. So she did. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, go and have a peek. Very, very clever lady is our Rachel. And her makes turned out so cute. Okay. Yay, look at those guys. They're so cute. And we're going to chuck that in, and it looks like there's nothing. And then bam, there you go. And even again, we're hiding it even more because we're putting our tag in there. You don't even know there's a little door behind it. I love it. It's awesome. Hey, so cute. Yeah, love that. I am, like I said, going to put a closure on this. It shouldn't actually need it. It's just the way I did it with layering paper on top of card, things like that. And using all the different bits. And then I was kind of trying to work with it while the glue was still wet as well. So I bent all my bits and pieces. And, it's a disaster. It's not a disaster. It still looks awesome. But I am going to... Ooh. Well, with that like that, I could actually put some sort of thing there. No, I'm going to go with my ribbon, and I'm going to go with that wine one, I think. Let's see. Okay, I do think the bow is cute. I think a brighter ribbon might work better. Okay, what do we think of the gingham? Or we could have this one, or we could have a green one. Oh my lord, I'm so spoiled for choice. I think that's the problem. Oh, sorry for making you seasick, guys. Try this one. I think the gingham is winning so far anyway, but this one does look promising as well. Do you know, I went to my go-to place for craft supplies today, where I'm guaranteed to get some nice bits and pieces. And they only had last year's stock. They had nothing new in. Now they had some nice bits and pieces, but they had none of the trims and things that I wanted to get today. So I was a little bit disappointed. And they didn't have time to go anywhere else. And there was nowhere here in town. I mean, I have to travel to the city up the road to get them, because there's nowhere here in my town. Okay, that would actually work as well. I think I'm actually going to go with the gingham, and I'm going to stop faffing. After going through every single one of the ribbons I have on the table and in my stash, I'm going to stop faffing, finally. Oh, Lord. Okay, so this is definitely going to be the one, okay? And I could just leave it so that it slips on and off rather than having to be opened. What do we think to that? Could be a pain in the butt getting it back on though, couldn't it? Okay. And I like this one because it doesn't make a difference which way it twists and turns as it's being tied. It's not single-sided. And oh, look at that. I got a pretty bow first time with that one. Well, second time. That's so cute. Okay, let's trim it off a little bit there. And a little bit there. And that is so cute. Okay, I am going to just put a bit of glue under that. Are we okay with it being there? Do we want it to be up a little? Down a little? I think we'll go up a little. Okay. Okay guys, so there we have a little cute gatefold with our gnomes or our gonks, whichever you want to call them. And you can actually have the gatefold with the tree going inside the door or have it coming out. I'm actually going to leave mine out. I quite like that he's peeping out from behind the tree. And then we go inside, we have two more little gonks. We have our beautiful puppy tag from Rachel. And we have lots of ephemera on the back of that little pocket. And you could obviously put more ephemera in here if you wanted to, and I probably will. I just don't have any cut out and ready to go. And then in here we have another surprise. I love it. And we have the rest of our little gonks in there. So cute. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you'll go and check out the freebies on the Ko-fi pages. And I hope you will craft along with us all. Are you enjoying the collaboration? I am thoroughly enjoying myself. Loving every single video so far. Absolutely amazing. All the girls have put such effort into it, in fairness to them. And we are just loving it, every second of it. I think everybody seems to have enjoyed themselves so far anyway. So yeah, if you're crafting along, don't forget to post your makes in social media, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, wherever, but use the hashtag A2Z Christmas challenge so that we'll be able to see all your lovely makes, guys. All right, we're loving seeing what we've seen so far. There have been some absolutely amazing makes out there, that mind-blowing, some of them, even I would go so far as to say. Absolutely stunning work from some of you ladies out there. Okay, well, that's it for this video. I will talk to you all very soon, guys, in the next video. Bye.